So I'm going to start off with my hair tied back and my face completely clean. I'm going to show you how to create creepy zombie skin using only toilet paper and some white school glue. So the first thing you're going to do is pour a little bit of your glue on the back of your hand. I know you guys must be thinking, oh, this is so gross. And it does kind of feel gross, I'm not going to lie, but it does look good at the end. So it's worth it, I promise. So once you have this on the back of your hand, you're just going to take a little bit and spread it on your cheek or wherever you want to apply your zombie skin.
It feels totally gross, like, I can't even describe.
I'm going to take a small piece of toilet paper, small, not too big, and stick this on top of the glue you already applied to the side of your face. What you're going to do is stick it on the sides, but kind of leave a space in the middle, kind of bunch it up in the middle. And once you've done that, make sure you take some more glue and glue down the sides. Make sure you smooth out all the edges and glue them down at the same time. And don't be afraid to use more glue. When in doubt, use more glue. That's my new motto. I bet you never thought you were going to be gluing toilet paper to your face. Ever. But you are. Make sure you don't apply too much glue at the center where it's kind of bunched up, because we're going to do something with that later. Pretend you're applying some expensive face lotion. Yeah, white glue. You see, this is why you have to tie your hair back, because if not, you're just going to glue your hair to your face. Take another piece of toilet paper. It sticks to everything except where it's supposed to stick. This is so annoying. Apply it on the other side. And try to bunch it up in the center again. I know this is totally weird, but it makes really, really awesome zombie skin. So it's going to be worth it. And glue down the sides. Smooth them out. Make sure everything is in its place. Now we just have to wait for that to dry. So go bake a cupcake or something. You can do this on your forehead or on your chin if you want a bit more drama on your face. But I personally think that it'll look more realistic and more believable if you keep it to a minimum. Because we are going to put more makeup on our face later. I'm going to be using foundation that's a bit lighter than my skin because I want to look dead. That's kind of the point. So I'm just going to go in with this and start with my chin and any other place that doesn't really have any glue and toilet paper on it, because we're going to pile it on those areas later. This is the fun part. You're going to take a bunch of foundation, which is why I recommend you buy cheap foundation for this. Pile it on your zombie skin in order to get the white to become similar to your skin tone. So do not be afraid of using a bunch of foundation. It's nasty, but that's the point. Go on to your other one. Now make sure you cover up your lips as well, because we want to look as pale and unhealthy as humanly possible. Humanly? We're not supposed to be humans! Bring it down to your neck as well, so you don't look like a sunburned zombie. You need to go to a tanning salon. Okay, I think we are pretty much set to go on to our next step. Look at my nasty zombie skin. I'll be using black eyeshadow from this, doesn't matter, it's just black eyeshadow, and this fluffy shadow brush. Start off applying how you would normally apply eyeshadow, only bring it all the way up to your brow bone and blend it all the way up. Apply it in your inner corner. Make sure if you're going to use eyeshadow and not Halloween paint, it's a matte eyeshadow. Now you're just going to use the same brush without re-dipping it and go on underneath your eye. Kind of blend this as best as you can so it will look more realistic. Do the same on the other eye. Now we're going to use the same color and we're going to follow the natural contours of a skull. So we're going to make our faces look as hollow as possible by just doing the following. One line over here. And we're just going to blend that out later, so don't worry. And another one over here. Find your cheeks and follow that contour line as well as follows. And blend them in. Or out, whatever you want to call it. What we're doing is we're making our face look as sunken in as possible. Using a fluffy or kabuki brush and some baby powder. What we're going to do is we're going to set in the foundation and we're kind of going to blend in the contour lines. We're going to go back and we're going to work on our eyes. I'm going to be using a paint set that I got from Walgreens actually. Now since I'm going to be going to a party at night, I'm going to kind of make this darker so you can kind of see it better in the darkness. So I'm going to add more black to my eyes. If you look at black eyes, you'd realize that the edges are kind of purple and yellowish. So I'm going to do that kind of look to make it look more unhealthy and nasty. So I'm going to take a bit of purple and applying that to my brow bone. And bring it down all the way to the side of my eye. And I'm going to be adding a bit of yellow on the inner edges. Now, I really want to achieve a bloodshot eye look without using contact lenses or any expensive things. I'm going to use an eyeliner brush and I'm just going to dip that into my red paint. I'm just going to line my lower lash line. Be careful that this doesn't get in your eye because you don't want paint in your eye. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect because the more you exaggerate it, the grosser it looks, so the better. I'm just softening out the edges around my eyes so that it looks more realistic. You can fill in like some of your lip wrinkles. Are those called lip wrinkles? Are you guys ready for the nastiest part? I'm just gonna kill my zombie skin. Take the center where you purposely left more paper and you're gonna kind of rip it open. Be careful that you don't rip the entire piece of toilet paper off your face. I'm just gonna create kind of a scab. So I'm just making a small hole in the middle. Okay, once you have your hole or whatever, You're going to take the same eyeliner brush. And since zombie blood is darker, you're going to kind of mix red and black. And go ahead and fill that in. You can use the brush to kind of dig in. Oh my gosh, that looks so nasty. Now just do the same on the other side. Okay, so now you're going to take your fake blood. This is such a mess, I kind of spilled it. I'm just going to use my eyeliner brush again. Put some fake blood onto the tip, like that, and just put it in your scar. It's kind of oozing now. Now I'm going to use a stippling brush that I also got from the same kit. And I'm going to create a sort of splatter effect. Technically, if I was a zombie and I had eaten someone's brains, I would have blood on my mouth. I'm just going to use the stippling brush and dip it in brown and then red and kind of mix this together on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to dab it around my mouth to create that blood splattered effect. You can go ahead and just keep this kind of pattern going all the way down your neck. Kind of imagine that the blood splattered. Okay guys, so this is my finished look. I hope I look scary and disgusting because that's kind of the point. For your hair, you can kind of just mess it up or do whatever you want with it to go with your costume. And that is the cheap and easy way of doing the zombie skin. I also have another way of doing it, so like this video if you'd like me to post a quick video showing how to do that. So thanks for watching guys, and any questions or suggestions, be sure to leave them below in the comments, and make sure you subscribe and like. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be scary. I can't say goodbye in a nice way, I have to be scary. Hold on. Did you ever do this on purpose when you were in preschool? And then you wait for it to dry and just peel it off. That was so fun, oh my gosh. I'm molting!